Hey teacups, welcome to another live episode of Tea with Teash podcast. I'm your host Teash, and today we have Atlanta's own guac guy, Freddie Guac, Freddie Lee Wallace to be exact. And I'm so excited to talk with him. I couldn't talk to him the day I seen him at PyCon in November, but hey, we here now. So let me grab him. Oh, I'm so excited. For all you guac lovers, y'all gonna have to tap in. Wait a minute. Make sure everything is adjusted. Hold on, Freddie, because I see. I'm so excited. And I purposely didn't wear my glasses this time so y'all can see my purple. I'm waiting for Freddie to join. So I hope you guys are having a good Saturday here in Kansas City. Thank God the snow and ice has stopped because, baby, I was prepared to move tomorrow. So hold up. He'll be joining soon. Oh, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm telling you, for all you guac lovers, y'all gonna want to get in on this. If you are gonna be in the Atlanta area, or if you are in the Atlanta area, stop and get y'all some, honey. Okay, let me try to send another invite and see if you can join. Freddie! I'm sending the invite. I've sent it twice already, so please tell me. Oh my God. Okay, well, send me an invite. Sometimes Instagram hates to let me be great, so whatever. Just send me one, child, so we can get this thing on. I have created some amazing questions, and we should do a Q&A segment. Come on, I sent you an invite. You got to accept it to join. Then I was looking for my eyebrow gel, baby. I can't find it. I can't find it, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We here to talk to Freddie. Freddie, are you here?
What's going on?
What's going on? Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know why I didn't get the invite at first. I mean,
I don't know.
maybe because I was on my app, I'm in my laptop, so I don't know.
Maybe, but Instagram hates to let me be great. Anyway, child,
That's
what
all
is
right.
tea?
Hey, I'm just here in Atlanta. You know, it's snow day in Atlanta, so I just got back in the house. I went outside to go do some stuff real quick and came back.
You know what? I saw that yesterday. Every video that I watched, I died because y'all never get snow down there. So people was losing their mind, honey, when that snow came.
Wait,
And I had sent a text to Joy,
yeah.
not and I said, hey, every video I see, y'all are cutting up out there. She was like, baby, yeah, we never get snow, so we walk to the store and all that. I said, y'all are silly. I'm trying to leave it, okay? I'm through with it.
Well, my city is implant city, so we got all kind of transplants here in Atlanta. A lot of people from up north like to always say we can't drive, but it's not us; it's all the
Right.
transplants. So, and then my last corporate job had me in Missouri, and I
Ooh,
hated it. So, yeah.
I know. I've been here all my life, Kansas
Okay.
City into the heart,
Okay.
and this year makes 43 years,
Oh wow.
and it's time to go. It's
Yeah.
time to go. I'm ready to go. So I've been looking, trying to get some connections in Atlanta, and just really trying to move and shake, honey, because I'm
Yeah.
coming.
I know you are.
So
You've been talking about it all
do
summer,
you
so I
hear
know
what
you're coming.
I'm saying? Oh my God! So let's get into it, cause you're the man
Yeah.
down there, okay?
Yeah.
So.
I'm
Uh,
just here doing my thing.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank
So when
you.
I met you at PyCon, you were so full of energy, and I could not interview you then. But I
Yeah.
said, you know what? We're gonna circle back, and I'm gonna get him. Don't worry about it.
You
And I couldn't
better.
get no guac. Do you
I
know? I'm like,
know. You missed out. You
that's all
missed
right,
out.
cause you still handcrafting it. Don't
Right.
worry about it.
Look, I ship, so we can make it happen.
Yes, and these jackets. We're gonna get into the
Oh
jackets,
yeah.
honey, because those signature jackets are so
Thank
bomb. I said,
you.
okay. So, how did your love for guacamole begin? Because you are slanging guac down
I know
there.
everybody's like, how does a African American male get into guac? Everybody
Yes.
from all cultures asking the same question. And honestly, my daughter mom, she's Latina.
Hmm.
Her family put me onto all. They expanded my palate with a lot of different Spanish dishes
Yeah.
that I wasn't familiar with or never really had.
Hmm.
Now I had guac before at restaurants, but when she put me onto like their guac, I was totally in
Okay.
love. So
Okay.
from there, she taught me the recipe on how they did theirs,
Hmm.
and then what I did was start researching different seasonings, and
Yeah.
then also going to the farmers market, like picking out different things that was freshly organic, and
Yeah.
and then I started doing it. So I started taking it to parties, and people started going crazy about it. It's like, you should put it in stores. We want to see more, and it became a business in
I know
2020.
you was like, say less, here it
Oh,
come.
that's it.
Honey, because when I say you have been rolling with this guac, you know what? Let's look. So, congratulations on your
Thank
accomplishments
you.
as an entrepreneur. Do you know how amazing that is, especially being an African American male doing what you're
Absolutely.
doing, and you've expanded.
Yeah.
You're
It's
expanding.
well, I tell people all the time, make sure you praying to God and be very intentional with your prayers on what you want God to do and how you want God to do it. And that's going to get you where
Yes,
you want to go. Yeah.
absolutely. T for the day.
That's
So,
clocking.
so you have received a $10,000 grant at Mastercard's Foodies and Fairway.
Yep.
What? I
Yeah.
know that was
So
crazy for you.
I know. So I went to, I do a lot of pop up events. So I
Yeah,
went to Georgia Tech and I ran into this awesome guy, Aubrey. He has his own sauce, Ob sauce. So it's in stores. So when I went to that particular food networking event, he sent a text to everybody, said, "Hey, you may want to sign up for this. This is through Mastercard Capital One." And I said, "Okay, why not?" So I filled out the grant application. Um, I had kind of forgot about it,
yeah.
and 3 weeks later, I get a call from Mastercard saying, "Congratulations, you're a grand prize winner." I was like, "What?"
I know you was
Me?
like, what?
Yeah. I was like, "Me? What happened?" And
Okay.
so as soon as they said I won, it was like lights, camera, action. They had me at photo shoots. They had me go out to the property where I be at for the PGA
Yeah,
tour. What else? I mean, it was so much going on. I had to sit at a round table, talk about everything that was going to happen in that week span. It was
yeah.
awesome. It was totally awesome. I sat on the panel and talked to other businesses about how I won the Mastercard Buddhist and Fairway. I was gonna say scholarship grant.
Yes. Well, honey, you did that, and I know
Yeah.
you were just elated and just so grateful to God because that
Yeah.
doesn't happen every day or all the time,
Yeah.
especially not to us.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm still elated. I'm still lit off
I
of it.
bet you are, because
Look,
honey,
look
another one is coming.
right behind me in my office. It still sit behind me.
Okay, who don't want that big old card in their office?
All right.
Ooh, I am so happy for you.
Thank
That's
you.
nuts. Oh my God. It's
Yeah.
definitely more to come. Know that.
Absolutely.
You also received the Kids' Choice Award at
Yep.
the Taste of Henry
Mhm.
2024, teaming
Yep.
up with Crunch Marietta for workouts and promotion, being an amazing vendor at the 15th annual Taste of Chambly,
Mhm.
and the list goes on.
Yep.
Like, you out there working and making a difference.
Yeah.
Okay?
Last year I decided to put everything into overdrive. So it's at the point now where I don't really reach out for pop ups.
Yeah.
My inbox, people inbox me all the time, say, "Hey, you should come here, you should try this." And
And you
so
be like, okay.
yeah, so last year I took on a lot. We did over 100 pop ups, big events, small events. It didn't matter. We did everything. So now I can kind of look at events, say, "No, they don't fit my brand,"
Yeah.
or "That doesn't fit my clientele base."
Yeah.
Like last year, I took a chance and try to, teach people about guac and let people try it. There was a lot of times you get people like, "I don't eat guac. I don't eat that."
Yeah.
Then they try it. It's like, "Oh, this is lit. I like this." And it's healthy. It's a healthy fat. And
Yeah.
we go over everything and talk about it. So to your point, yeah, I've been all over the
Honey,
place.
you get you a good old chip and you can make some things work in your mouth,
Look,
okay?
chip or
So,
chip or toast, either
okay.
one.
Hmm.
I got all my people that don't like chips or they're gluten free. So
Yeah.
that taught me a lot of stuff last year about different options on
Uh-huh.
how to get people to go out.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
So, oh my God, I like literally I've been trying to find a way of how to start this interview because I have been working on these questions. I said we're gonna hit them all. So your guac has made its rounds throughout Atlanta. Now being a matter of fact, not just household name, but you are now at Lucy's Market and Floral. And is it Lucy's Market and Floral Park
Park.
Market?
Yep.
That's two
Mhm.
different places, right?
Yep. Two different
Okay,
places.
okay.
One on Upper West Side and one in Buckhead, Atlanta.
Now you know you own when you done slid through Buckhead with your guac now. Cause I came down there. I said I want to go to the infamous Buckhead because that was my first time in Atlanta.
Yeah.
If your
Mhm.
stuff is in Buckhead, baby, you done made it.
Look, I don't always say nothing more. I just be humble about it.
Oh
Let
my
God do His
God.
thing.
Yes, honey. Now I'm sorry I'm having this whole lash crisis,
You
whatever.
fine.
But when I say, first of all, when I first met you, like I said, you were such a light. And I said he's African American, he's doing it. I gotta talk to him. I
Yeah.
gotta see what's going on. And just doing research alone, I was just like, what now? You have done so many amazing things and you're still growing and glowing, and I love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
You have given back to your community by donating 100 plus meals, and your team also partnered with Bridge of Flight ATL to provide showers, laundry washing, toiletries for the people in need.
Mhm.
So rewarding. How
Yeah.
did that make you feel to do that?
It felt awesome. It's always been a dream of mine. You know, I pray to God all the time about helping and giving back to people.
Yeah,
So it felt just so right. It felt great. And we have another one coming up for spring. So it's going to be something we do now every quarter. So I'm
that's
excited.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's truly a blessing because there are a lot of people that need all the time. And for you
Mhm.
to take the time out and say, you know what, we can ready to do this. Let's go. And then you have a strong team behind
Mhm.
you that didn't mind putting in X amount of effort,
Yeah.
you know?
And
So
they ready for another one. They all hit me up. It was more people behind those people that was like, hey, can we come out? I was like, I'm already maxed out.
oh my
But
God.
yeah, so yeah.
That's amazing. I don't know why my lashes are trying it, and these are my lashes, which is child. I don't know what's going on, but anywho, we gonna keep rolling. So, as an entrepreneur, what are the biggest challenges you face so far? Because I know there are some.
You get a lot of challenges. A lot of time, what I learned last year when I went so hard, you have to have a strong team
Yeah,
behind you. So when I did Mascot Capital One Foodies Fairway deal, I had a strong team.
yeah,
All those guys they volunteered. Nobody wanted to be compensated. They just wanted to help.
yeah,
They wanted to be a part. So having a strong team is one. Two, financial. You want to look good and
yeah,
presentable wherever you go because you never know who you're gonna meet. So you want to always make sure you have a lucrative amount of money set aside for your business or keep putting back into your
yeah.
business. So when I got the grant, it went right back into the business for the next
Okay,
thing. So we're ahead of the game. So a lot of times people
absolutely,
see, yeah. So a lot of times people see me like your branding is so hot. I say, yeah, I put my money back into my business. So,
and that's what you
but it's
gotta do. That's what you
yeah,
gotta do.
that, yeah.
So, how do you avoid burnout? Like, do you
Um,
ever set time aside to reconnect with your mental health?
mhm.
Like, what do you do? You don't necessarily slow down, but what do you do to just make sure that you're still keeping enough good energy?
Yeah, so people ask me that all the time. So it's funny because I talk to so many people and they always say, "When do you rest?" So I do put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I have started doing that. I used
Yeah,
to just did not do it. So I have started putting it on Do Not Disturb so I can get some time, to decompress. I work out a lot. I have a trainer. He's awesome. He keep me on my toes.
yeah.
To make sure I don't. I get that recharge when I'm working out. So we do a 5:30 in the morning workout, and he gets me right to where I need to be at. So my mental's right. So that's
Okay.
what I do.
Shout out to the team and shout out to the guy
No.
that keeps you together. Everybody got to have a good trainer. You know what I'm saying? It's not just
Yeah,
if you fat or frumpy. It's really just to keep your
yeah.
mental and everything else intact. So
And we had those good conversations and like guy conversations and just talk it out and like it's good. It works for me. You need that sometimes. That's my recharge.
absolutely. And
Yeah,
somebody to hold you
yeah.
accountable. So I'm
And
glad.
I
Good.
I don't can't say that. I think y'all have a Lifetime Fitness. I mean, once you go Lifetime, it's like everything just feels better because you got everything you need at Lifetime. So you ain't got to leave. I'll be there sometimes 4 hours.
I
So
bet you do. I bet you. I can see it. So,
yeah.
and especially if you eat your own guac chow, you got to get up in there.
Look, I was eating
See
something before you called me.
what I'm saying? Let me, you know what? We're gonna share the link so we can go in order because I want to get involved in it.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure to have you drop the link so people can start getting it and going.
Amen.
Um, so did you expect for your brand to grow and spread the way it has? I know that you've had, hopes and things like that, but did you know that your brand was gonna do what it's doing?
It was always my goal for my brand to do what it's doing, but it's still not where I want to be. I think we were
Yeah,
just at the peak, and I think that's why I'm getting that push, like keep going. You know, as an entrepreneur, you get that sometimes you just want to stop and give up.
Yeah. Oh
Then you have to
yeah.
remind yourself this what you prayed for, so you have to do it. And so I was on a corporate job for 21 years, so
Yeah.
I took a leap of faith on stepping out for myself and to do this business. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's still coming. Like I think I'm more like excited and surprised every time I get the next thing. You
Yes.
know, but in the two supermarkets, they both called me on my birthday, so I was like
That was
elated.
nobody but God.
Exactly on
That
my
was
birthday.
God. Oh my God. Like, could you imagine? Well, of course you can imagine, but just rewind in the time where you was just thinking about doing this and fast
Yes,
forward, you like, I've done it,
yes,
I'm doing it, and people love it and they calling for me, they looking for me.
yep. And
That's
that's how it was.
crazy.
Yeah, it completely like I just was like every time something happened like that, I just thank God every time.
You can't do nothing but, honey. So now that I'm on the Starship, because I be thinking sometimes, like, should I just take a break? Should I quit? Should I? And you always go back and forth in your mind because you really, maybe because you don't really see the change,
Yeah,
you don't see the shift, you don't see the blessings, but something inside is like, girl, keep
yeah,
going. You don't know who
keep
you gonna
going.
know or who looking for you.
Yeah, and you never know. Like you will have slow days. You will have times where you just feel like you're not
Yeah,
moving, but you just got to keep going, keep going. That's the big
yeah.
thing. So yeah,
Well, thank you for
of
that.
course.
So, what keeps you consistent?
Um, I like to see people happy.
Okay.
I like how people look when they see my brand, the quality of the guacamole. A lot of people, guacamole is not cheap, so guacamole is not like salsa.
Yeah.
So I mean, a case of avocados is $80 for some organic avocados. You only getting
Woo!
40. Yeah,
Hmm.
and so when you have big events, you got to buy 10, sometimes 15 cases of
Yeah,
avocados. Yeah. So basically saying people happy when they get the quality of the guac
yeah,
and everybody just so like, oh my God, this is so good. What in the
yeah.
world? And their disappointment is when they go to a restaurant that's not Freddie Guac. So
Okay. So what they need to do, these restaurants need to start hollering at you so
yeah,
that you can start putting your guacamole through there so the folks can keep coming back because they be looking for you out there.
it's
And when
coming.
I say, hey, Trap House Poppy, when I say your guac is rolling, it's rolling. And
Yeah.
so I definitely want to get out there into another couple questions. So
Okay,
I'm just so
cool.
excited. What are your plans for 2025? Like the remaining, what can you see yourself doing so lit the rest of this
So
year?
2025 definitely pushing more sales through the markets that we're already in.
Okay.
So for those markets, what I've done is I initiated ads for those markets.
Hmm.
We'll have more fresh reels. So I haven't posted one reel yet for 25, but I do all my own media and marketing, so that's all me.
And they look good though.
Thank
Like
you.
I love how you put out. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start. That's one of the goals for me is to get more tech savvy
Yeah,
because I want some dope reels, and I don't
yeah,
know how to put all the graphics and the. I'll get with you.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
That's what I went to
Don't worry
school for.
about it.
So yeah, so I do all my own social media. So definitely first quarter we want to push those markets and try to get more sales. Our online sales have slowed down a little bit. We just
Uh huh.
gotta send out some more media and marketing to get people back in the know of hey,
Yeah.
it's that time. They normally pick up really strong around Super Bowl time, so we're gonna start pushing more sales and then we'll start doing pop ups in other cities. So that's gonna
Okay.
be
Okay.
yeah.
So the guacamole that you use, is it fresh, like hand picked? Like, do you actually have to wait for a particular season before you start,
So
looking for them?
avocados are all season long, but they just get
Okay.
more expensive when the seasons change. So, like I
Okay.
said, a case is about $80. The highest I paid is $96 a case for
Yikes.
avocados. Yeah, so I actually go to myself to the farmers market and pick out all the avocados. So when I buy the
Okay.
case, I'm going through all of them to make sure they're the right. I normally buy them at stage
Uh
four.
huh.
Stage four is like when they're brown, but
Yeah.
not too brown.
Okay.
So stage five would be really right, but stage four is when I normally buy them. Some like right now, I'm having to buy them in stage one and two
Okay.
because people this is the season where they're not getting them as fast,
Hmm.
so they're really green and hard. So you can't use them. So you got to wait like 3 days after that.
Okay. Well, at least you getting ahead. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So at least you have them, and then I'm sure that they're probably a little cheaper right now because they're not ready. Is that how
Mhm.
that works? Okay.
It-
Disregard.
the last time avocados were a little bit cheap. When I say cheap, we're talking about $45 a case. Maybe that was 2 years ago.
How
At
many
most.
come in a case?
If you want the regular avocados, you can get 60 in a case
Okay.
for like maybe like 60, $70, somewhere around there. You can get
Basically a
organic.
dollar an avocado almost.
sometimes $2.69, sometimes $3. All depends. And then if you want the organic avocados, those are ones that are $80 to $96, and
Okay.
you only get 40 in the case.
Okay.
And 40 will probably make 35, 8 ounces.
Okay.
So you got to know all that too.
Well, if you don't know a whole lot about guacamole, Freddie just laced you. So make sure that
Yeah.
y'all rewind that and listen again because it's not cheap. It's not for the weak.
Hmm.
And if you really love it,
Well,
make sure you try to stock up. I don't know how long you have to keep them before they start going bad, but
mhm. Yeah, so that's why I said it's a science behind
yeah.
all that. So that's just the price for the avocados. Then you get into buying your organic cilantro. That's normally cheap. You can get a case of cilantro, probably $20 for a whole
Okay.
case. Then your organic Roman cherry tomatoes, your red
Every
onions.
Everything is literally handcrafted. Do y'all hear that? It's quality in this guacamole because
Yeah,
he ain't playing. So make
no.
sure that y'all tapping in.
And that's what I want my people to always be happy about the quality when they get it. Get it
Yeah.
so that it's no, it's no. What's the word I'm looking for? It's no reason why you wouldn't think you got quality food. So you
Yeah.
want to, yeah, it's a superfood. So you want to make sure you got quality
Okay.
ingredients.
Because if you love the outside of you, you have to love the inside of you too.
Hmm.
That's what he's saying.
Hmm.
So, what advice would you give anyone following your footsteps, whether it's going into the business of guacamole, whether it's just going into business for themselves, any of that? What advice would you give them?
Like I said before, be intentional to God about what you want and be intentional with your prayers. Not just saying, "Hey God, I want to do this." Like, be intentional with God. Spend that time with God and ask God to guide you on what you want to do. I feel like that's what got me along my way in my journey, just throughout life. Um, Set goals on how
Hmm.
you want to put your money aside for your business.
Okay.
Like, if you're working a full-time job now, just start putting a allowance on the side because you're gonna need that. Like I said, for your branding, your business license, your whatever county you're trying to sell in, um, even your legal stuff, your trademark or your logo. That all that stuff costs. So you got to have budgets to the side, and then you go.
You just gave me a lot of game just now. Because listen, so I
Let's
have my
see.
business license. Okay. So Tea with Teach LLC is a thing. I want to
Hmm.
open up a whole lot of different things under that brand, but who knew that all of that went into it? Like I want to start getting involved in my merchandise.
Hmm.
I want to create, have somebody finish my website and do a mobile app and like you said, copyright stuff. Just it's a lot that goes into it.
Hmm.
So you have to start putting money to the
Hmm.
side. You just have to. And like you said, for legal purposes, somebody try to trademark or whatever, you have to be
Yeah.
ready for the show. And it sounds like you have been very knowledgeable and equipped
Hmm.
to be prepared for
Yeah.
success.
Working in corporate America, I took all those nuggets that I learned with corporate and implanted those into my business. So
Mm-hmm.
doing a monthly P&L, your profit and loss, knowing what's your income, what's your margin line, how
Yeah.
much it's gonna take for you to keep going for the year. Like you got to set all that to the side. Having a financial advisor. So with my bank, I have a financial advisor with my bank where my funding or credit comes from. So I sit down with my advisor here and there
Mm-hmm.
every quarter. We go over numbers to see how strong I am or what I need to do or do I need to up my price, change the price, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So all that helps.
Wow. I
Yeah.
mean, that's mind blowing because a lot of people really don't know that it takes a whole lot to be able to start a
Mhm.
business and maintain a
Mhm.
business legally and make sure that nobody is trying to skim off the
Oh
budget.
yeah, for sure.
You
When you
know.
have an LLC, you're insured, and you're insured with your LLC, but you also want to have insurance on the side as well too. So
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, this is the part where we ask about some fun facts about Freddie. What are some fun facts about you that people think they know but they don't know, or just something that you want to tell them?
Um, some fun facts. So a lot of people don't know, like in my while I worked at corporate, I was always behind the scene doing
Mm,
something. So a lot of people don't know I was a movie extra. So in the movie ATL, you can find me in that movie doing all kind of skating trick. Right there, you go. Piece of A-Town down. You can find me in there doing all kind of skating things in there. I'm in Drumline, Daddy's Little Girl, Stomp the Yard, the first
what?
one. I'm in the jukebox scene on that. So I like doing stuff always behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know. I was in a music group. We didn't ever blow up, but we did some dances. I got a chance to meet my favorite group of all time, TLC. So we did some stuff with them. Man, I've done so much behind the scenes stuff.
Cause look at you. You are literally a superstar. Now you're gonna make me go back and watch ATL and
Yep.
see. Cause when I came down there, I had to take a picture in front of the infamous
Cascade.
Cascade. I ain't
I
got
know
no
you
business in
did.
there. I don't know how to skate, but when I say I felt real peachish down
Yeah,
there, I
yeah,
said, you know what, game on, here I come.
yeah.
Like I'm tired. So
Listen, so a lot of people always think of negative things about Atlanta, but Atlanta has so much to offer, so much culture, so many
yeah.
vibes. It's a lot to do. Like I said, my corporate job moved me from home. I'm born and raised ATL, so when they moved me to Missouri, I was about to lose my mind. I was like, "What in the world?
I know
Like, where's that?
you was like, uh-uh.
Where are the people
Mm-mm.
at? What the
All
food spot?"
right, right,
So it took
exactly.
so it took me a while to adjust. So those 5 years taught me something different.
Mm.
So when I came back home, it was perfect, perfect timing.
ATL just has a ring to it. It's looking for me. And I'm like, here I go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much to do. It's so many different things that women are involved in. It's like so much
Mm-hmm.
community, so
Leadership
much
groups,
entertainment, just whatever you're looking for. It's a
yeah,
little bit of everything in Atlanta.
culture.
So I definitely want to be down and I am coming up there for my 43rd birthday
Oh,
situation. Yeah,
okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back to terrorize the streets. Um, I did. I made it to VBS, but this time I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
and go to KOD. I'm just
You
forget
gotta
it.
go to KOD. You gotta go to Blue Flame. You gotta go to Magic City. You gotta go to
Yeah,
all the turnups.
yeah. I'm trying to run into Two Chains because
Oh,
he is one
easy.
of one of my favorites. He really is.
I'm surprised you
I
didn't run into him.
I didn't run into nobody when I was down there, but I do have Alexia Adams, Big Lex on the
Okay.
phone. I got her on so but I'm trying to run into some of my faves down there and it just makes you feel so different in Atlanta. It really
Yeah.
feels like I don't know, it feels like where you belong for real. So
It's the
I'm
culture. It's the culture
yes.
behind this, and a lot of times, like being from Atlanta, so I see people all the time, but it's just like, oh, hey, what's up?
Regular
And
regular.
yeah, it's regular. So it's been like that all my life.
Yeah.
So when somebody that's from Atlanta tell you that, it's like facts. We seen each other like all our life. We went to school with some of these people, so it's
Yeah.
like we see them all the time. At my gym I go to, it's everybody's there. Lil Strappy, everybody. I see everybody almost every day when I'm at the gym.
Okay,
All the love and
okay.
hip hop. Everybody's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause you know what, and one of the phrases that I cannot wait to yell out because one it'll be summertime, two, just cause the vibe is nice. I want to say
Yeah.
ATL
I
host
know you.
so bad. I want to say ATL host so
You
bad
gotta come
out
to some. You
loud.
gotta come to some of the games, like
Yeah.
the Hawks game. You come to the Hawks game. We be on there. The Falcons game. We out there all the time at the game. So it's a vibe.
Well,
Trust
when
me.
I come down there, I'm gonna have to run into you. I'm gonna have to lock in
Of
with
course.
you. I love your personality. Like
I'm
your
here.
energy is really it's magnetic and you're just doing your thing. Like how can I
Thank you.
not run into Freddie Guac? I'm talking to the Freddie Guac, y'all. So yeah.
I
Um
told you people looking for me. I haven't posted the reels this year. Or
because
no posts this
I'm
year.
looking. I
So
love those reels. Like you literally do your own everything. And I'm like, look at mine. They so
my goodness.
duh. I said, you know what? I'm
But
gonna
you
start doing all kind of
doing it.
crazy stuff.
Keep doing
Yeah.
them. I got some events next week, so I'll be back on the scene posting some
Okay.
stuff next week. I'm with the kid. I got some events with the kids next week at middle school, so I'll be there next Saturday. Yep.
Amazing. So before I let you go, I definitely
Yeah.
want you to give everybody some information on how they can purchase your
Mhm.
guacamole, and how they can get into these varsity jackets that you have because they are so
Oh, I
dope.
appreciate
Put all that in
it.
there for the
I,
people.
I got you. I make sure I do it. So if you guys want to purchase some fresh guacamole by Freddy, you can go to my Instagram, guacamole by Freddy, and click the link in the top. It's a link in the bio that says guacamole by Freddy.swear.site. And you can order on there. We do ship. We don't ship on the weekends because it is super expensive and it will be delayed because they don't send it out. I
Okay.
could take it on Saturday. You won't get it till Wednesday. You're like, wait a minute.
Right, right.
So
Okay.
the best days to ship is Monday through Wednesday. Those are
Mhm.
my days I can drop off. If I try to ship on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's a wrap. So don't even
Yeah,
do it. The
literally.
jackets, they're back in stock now. They're varsity jackets. I think I got a few left on the rack. I'll show it to
Y'all
you.
better look at these jackets.
She's like, you want to see the jacket?
Okay, I love those jackets. They are so hard.
All right. So these are the
Look at
jackets.
these jackets, y'all.
Everybody talking about the Freddie Guac jackets.
Yes, the embroidery,
Yeah.
the material,
Yeah.
baby, look.
It's the thick quilt material, so it's gonna get some good quality. Summertime, we had shirts of the Feed the Homeless team.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, when I do like special, like those big events in
Yeah.
corporate buildings. We had these for the golf tournament. So we got a selection. We got
You
aprons for different
sure
events.
do.
T-shirts.
Okay, you got it all, honey. You done thought of
um,
everything.
yep, hoodies. You got the shorts. People that want shorts. Oh, I do the kid things. I give them backpacks. They
I
got Guacamole
love
By Fredde on it.
that.
Yep. And I got a Bronco for the Guac. So I'm in the Bronco club
Look
now.
at
So
look
A-
showing out,
ATO Broncos. So
showing
yeah, we
out.
in there. Yeah, so that's a little something we have. And then all this stuff here is like more stuff for the kids.
Okay.
So yeah,
I love all of that. All of that. Honey, all you need is a fanny pack now
we
and then embroider
got
like have
that.
somebody stitch on the side ATL hoe for me.
Oh, I'm about to say I got a Guap fanny pack. We got all those too.
Yes,
But
I wear it.
but yeah, so you guys can get more information on my Instagram or my TikTok if TikTok still keep going after next week. So I don't know.
Cause
But
ain't they trying to cut it off? Ain't they trying to
yeah,
stop it? I said, well, I wouldn't monetize it anyway. So
right. So I was like,
whatever.
I was like, I keep posting on TikTok until they shut it down. But my main line is Instagram right
Okay.
now.
Well, you guys make sure that you follow Freddie Guac. Like I said, Freddie Lee Wallace. Thank you so much for your time and being
Of
on here.
course.
And you are definitely like a faraway brother now. I don't know if you
Yeah.
knew that, but and you're also a teacup. Just because you done got on site
Clock,
online with me,
look, clock it.
okay, period. So, honey, look, it has been a blast, and I'm so glad that you were able to
Mhm.
carve out this time for me because I know we were trying to get it going, and you're so busy down there doing your thing, and I love what you're doing. Keep
Yeah.
doing it. Um, and we'll definitely catch up and get involved when I get down there, and I'll even message you from time to time just to see how you're doing. Make sure you're still taking care of yourself because
Yeah, of
mental
course.
health is wealth.
Absolutely.
Um, I will be ordering
Well,
some guac. Know that supporting.
I'm
Um,
talking my tea right now with you.
ain't that cute? I want one. I want one of
We
those. Is
got
that on
you.
the site too?
Yeah, that's on the site too. And the mugs. I got these too. So you got all kind of little stuff on there.
Now look, like I said before, showing out. I'm
Look,
tired.
I'm plugging stuff in for you. I'm plugging it all in for you. I got you.
Yes.
We'll get you.
So everybody, again, this is the Freddie Guac.
Hmm.
He's such a light, and he's really busy. He's really working. He's really like that. And again, I'm proud of you. And before we go, I end every show with just letting you know to keep enough room in your teacups for new tea. And I see people are still joining. If
I
you have
see.
not had a chance to take a look at this, you can always view it over and over. You can share it, do whatever you want to do with it. And I'm going to do this just
Peace out.
because
Good time.
that's what they do down there. And I'm still gonna yell ATL ho, even though I ain't down there yet. But
Right.
yes, thank you so much for
You
being a
so
part
welcome.
of the
Of
show
course.
today.
Yeah.
And I'll be looking at your reels. I'm waiting. Get
All
that
right.
guac, y'all.
Yeah, that's
That's
guac.
all I'm gonna tell you. Clock
We
it.
keep telling y'all, I'm plugging in for y'all. Guacamole by Fredde. It's gonna be a household name. Stay
Yes.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, and make sure that y'all know that he was on the Tea with Teach podcast. So when he get
On
real
Peace
big, I can be
Podcast.
like, Teach, you know, Freddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
She gonna pull
Yeah.
it up.
So
She gonna dig up the receipts and put the receipt out right.
okay. Man, these earrings. Well, you have a good
Thank you.
Saturday,
You
and
too.
just like I said, keep doing what
I
you're doing.
appreciate it. I'll be here. Let me know if you
All
need me.
right. Well, I'll be on the site. So bye. So I can look on here and try to give me a
All right.
jacket. Bye.
Bye.